So what would your team say about you? And the way I described myself was tough but fair.
Yeah.
And I'm tough on myself too. I have high standards for myself too.
And look where it leads you.
I am by nature a very assertive person. And in a woman, that can be perceived as aggressive. In a man, it's assertive.
A man is perceived as confident. A man is perceived as leadership. A man is perceived as decisive.
Yep. In a woman, she's difficult and she's
bossy.
She's a bitch.
She's a bitch.
Yeah. So all those words I'm very familiar with. I enjoy my work deeply. I always have. I love working with people. I've loved serving in leadership. And over the years, I've grown into someone who genuinely believes that what we do matters. What we do matters. It doesn't matter if you are a bagger at a grocery store or the VP of a Fortune 50 company. I mean, what we do matters because ultimately we're in the people business. We're working with people. We make an impact on people's lives. That day that we met, think about the journey that's led us on. And if I didn't approach my work through that lens of what we do matters, then I wonder what I would have missed out on. And the relationships and the connections that I've made and the family that I've created, all of that is because of this philosophy of what we do matters. And so, I think people don't always approach their work in that way, but our work, it's not who we are, but it certainly creates a platform for us to be creative and to help people and to reach our goals and, our dreams, buying a home or building generational wealth or whatever, right? And so I think ultimately I've been lucky to have the privilege of growing through my leadership journey. I think it's hard work. You're working with people and everyone is different, right? So how you talk to someone, how you motivate them, how you inspire them, it's all different with every single person. And so you have to learn that every time you have a new team, every time you have a new direct report or whatever it may be, you have to learn what's their why, and then how do I use that? I didn't have that perspective back then. It's grown into that. Back then, it was work ethic. And it was
show up.
It was this tenaciousness to just get the job done. And we're going to do it together. There's no ego in that.
We're going to get there.
And there's the other part of it too, right? Is there is no ego in it. Like, no. I'm the boss and you have to listen to me. It was really all about the goal.
Yes.
Like, how do we get there?
Yeah. You lead with humility and you lead with work ethic.
Yeah. And as you grow in your career, you figure out how little you actually know. Really, you're not the expert of things, right? And the higher you go, the more that you have to rely on your team to get you across the finish line.